To create a business account, you can either go to the hamburger menu and click How It Works, or from the home page, click Sell on Festively. This will take you to the How It Works page where we've got lots of information for folks planning a party or for business owners and side hustlers. Click that button and click Try It for free. You'll be directed to our business.festively.com page. From here, you can actually go ahead and log in using your Festively credentials because we provide everyone with a free account to start. Click Login. Enter the credentials you use to sign into your consumer Festively account and click Login. You'll be taken to the Festively dashboard. The first thing you're going to want to do is set up your showroom settings. This area is a blank slate for you to add all the information that a customer might need to know about you when making a purchase. For example, if we were to go to the Festively homepage and look at this vendor right now, look at the showroom as it exists, you can actually do that by going to My Showroom Customer Site. And this is the view that customers will see for this particular vendor. There are currently no listings. There's no frequently asked questions. There's no business contact. No reviews, of course, because there's no listings. But this would be a tough sell for anybody to make a purchase because there's really no information about you. So let's make some updates. First, click Edit. You're going to want to add a showroom logo or photo of yourself. For this shop, I'll add a picture of one of my world famous cupcakes. Business contact name, please use your name or the person that you want to be contacted regarding any orders. Give your showroom name, add that to this field here. So this one will be called Callie's Cupcakes. You can update your email address. It does not have to be the same email address that you logged in with. For example, if you have a specific email address where you want orders to go to, you can change it to that email address. Add a phone number. Make sure it's a valid one. I'm going to give it a fictitious one now, but we have a way of validating the phone number, and of course that's for your clients to be able to reach you if they need to. Please go ahead and add a website. Now this doesn't have to be a custom website. This can actually be something like your Instagram page, but you will need something in this field linking to a website in order for us to connect your bank information to you. It's just part of the requirements. I'll explain more in a little while. Add your Instagram handle, your Facebook page. This is all optional. However, we think it's really important for your clients to be able to find you in all the places where you are online. If you have a YouTube channel, a Pinterest page, a Twitter handle, this is where you'll want to add that as well. Add the languages you speak. And this is an opportunity here to add a description or a story about yourself. Again, this is a great place for clients to get to know you a little bit better, show how you are unique, how long you've been in business, things like that. There's also an area to add announcements, and this can be anything you want really, but since this is a cupcake shop, we're going to say that our announcement is that we've just added 3 new flavors, churro, mint and chip, and peanut butter jelly. Your showroom status, you can select, it's automatically selected as open by default, but you can close your shop if you choose to, or you can also put yourself on vacation. So if you need to be out for a little while and you don't want to take orders, you can go ahead and put that on vacation status up, and your orders will be halted for that time being. Under business address, list the address where your shop is or where you normally do business. So I'm going to add Spring Street as our address here in California, in the city of Los Angeles. If you want to add a different drop-off or pickup location or alternate address to do business, you can add that here or click copy above address for this previous address to show up in both places. And the zip code is 90012. Once you click save, you do have to go up here and click this button so that the logo appears in the showroom. And as I mentioned, you will need to make sure that you have a proper phone number so that you can verify the phone number and have consumers be able to contact you on the site. So now let's see what updates were made on the consumer side for this vendor. Fabulous. So you have your logo or your photo here, the name of the shop, you've got your location, your description or story about you, you've got your announcements, and it's looking really good. If we click here on FAQ and contact, you'll see that some of the information has come through, the email address, phone number, your Instagram and website if there is one, Facebook, anything else that you've entered here will show up. Your business address and that alternate address will show up here as well. So let's add a few more things in the showroom. Next, let's add some terms and conditions. So this is an opportunity for you to add all the terms and conditions that you normally have with your clients on Festively. One of the things that the clients will do is right before they make their purchase, they will click to accept that they've read your terms and conditions. So it's important to add any requirements or things that you have here. So if you click edit, you'll actually be given this blank slate here. And I pre-wrote some terms and conditions, which I'm sure you have some as well. And these aren't fully done, but you can see that you've got plenty of space here to add everything that you need for your terms and conditions. So, for example, the ones that I created explain my requirements for payment, ordering, liability, intellectual property, and serving size, since this is a cupcake shop. You can do some formatting, you can make things bold, you can increase the font size, you can do lots of things here with your terms and conditions. Click Save. And you can see them here. You can always come back and edit them. So now let's see what happens on your showroom. So your terms and conditions will actually be listed here under FAQ and contact. You scroll down. We don't have any FAQs yet. We'll add some, but your terms and conditions are now shown here clearly so that anybody can see. Once they're doing business with you, this is where you can point them to if you want to show them your terms and conditions. Now let's add a frequently asked question. So from your vendor panel, you actually go here to Help. Click on FAQ, and you'll see an area for you to add frequently asked questions. Here under Question, add a question. So for example, what is your cancellation policy? And I'm going to copy some pre-written text for my answer. So I say that deposits are non-refundable. That's because once you place an order, I purchase the goods and materials needed to fulfill this request. So in your FAQs, you can be a little bit more conversational than perhaps in your terms and conditions. So once you add an FAQ, click Add. And they're saved here. You can see what that looks like. You then have to make it active. That's because you can maybe have some frequently asked questions that you add for the holidays only, for example. So you can have them here, make them active, turn them on and turn them off. So let's see what that looks like on the consumer side. So let's refresh this vendor showroom and look at the frequently asked question tab. Business contact, business address, and FAQs. What is your cancellation policy? See the drop down there. As you add more FAQs, they'll be added here, so they're condensed so they don't take up all the room. There's plenty of room to see the terms and conditions. Next, let's connect a bank account with your Festively vendor account. Connecting a bank account is an essential part of becoming a Festively vendor. This is how you will get paid. In order to connect a bank account, you will actually have to have a valid bank account that will be verified with our Stripe integration platform. So to update your bank account information, click Edit, add your bank name, your bank account number, the account holder's name, the routing number, the date of birth associated with the account holder, and the last 4 digits of the social security number for that account holder. Why so much information? Well, this is actually to protect you and to protect the consumer. Banking is a heavily regulated industry, and as such, we need to comply with all of the protocols that are involved. And so you will need to provide all of this information in order for you to link your vendor account with a bank account, and so that we can pay you properly. If you don't have a social security number, that's okay. If you have an ID number from your country of origin, that will work as well. But you will need to send us an email at help@festively.com so that we can make sure that we add the proper credentials to your account on the back end. You'll also need to make sure that the business address under Showroom Settings matches the bank information from this bank account. Also under Showroom Settings, be sure to add a website or link to your social media in the website field. Click Save. You should receive a confirmation notification in this area here if all the information is valid. If there is some type of an error shown, take a look and make sure that you've added all the proper information. If after 2 hours this information is still not authorized, feel free to send us an email at help@festively.com, and we'll take a look at your account to make sure that there's nothing missing that is required. Once you click Save, the information here, some of the information will be truncated, and you will be the only one that is able to update this information. We will not be able to see it. On the back end, we will be able to see some information, but we will not be able to see, for example, the last 4 digits of your social security number. Again, this is all for privacy and data security to prevent fraud, and so we appreciate your help in making sure that your bank account information is as accurate as possible to help make sure that you get paid and that all transactions are fully authorized. And that's how you set up your showroom settings and connect your bank account information to Festively.